Cool, guys. Well, this is what would you say? This is like our 9 millionth EMA. Uh, let's get on with it. So there's a few things I want to cover today as part of the session. Why don't we just do something fun and make it a little bit interactive? So I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna share my screen. Let me know if you guys can see my screen. That would be great. Can you guys see? I see
It's
like
still
some.
loading on my end.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's all good for others.
Awesome. Cool. Awesome. Cool. So there's a few things that I want to go through today. So, and guys, feel free to message in the chat. So you can message here if you have like anything you want to go through. We obviously have the AMA questions as well that we're going to do. So I'm just going to basically do shipping update, something called portal, at point, and then AMA. So I'll go through all the questions people have been asking, etc. So if there's any extra questions you want to ask, you can message in the chat. You can ask them here as well. Let's get on with it. Cool. So when it comes to shipping, most of us know this, but I'm going to reconfirm. Devices will start shipping on the 31st of July. So 31st July. Start. Now, guys, this doesn't mean you're going to get the devices on the 31st of July. Yeah. It means that some people will start getting notifications that it's left the Pulse shipping center and it's on in transit. So you could get it, the 1st of August, 2nd of August, 3rd of August, etc., etc. Yeah. So just because you don't get the device on the 31st doesn't mean shipping's late. Shipping will be over this 2-week period where your device, gets sent between these dates. So let's just clarify it. Devices shipped between and 15th August.
Phoenix, I think your
So
screen's not.
expect arrival between, let's just say, to play it safe. So I would see it like this. Yeah. So devices will ship around that 2 week. Oh, wait, Wendy. I think I'm hearing you, or something else is going on. Yeah, this is better. So yeah, guys, just look out for this. You will get an email with your shipping code, things like that, etc. as well. So just look out for your email. It'll all be there. Cool. Let's go through and ask some shipping questions. No, actually, let's not answer shipping questions. Let's go to the portal next. So the portal is basically where everyone is going to decide their. It's where everyone can confirm their address, etc., etc. So tomorrow, this is going to go live. It doesn't work right now, but tomorrow the site is going to. Oh wait, you can't see my site. One sec. Let me change my screen. Let me just confirm. One sec, guys. Aha, finally works. Got it. On Windows. Perfect. Awesome. So tomorrow, guys, this portal is going to go live. Yeah. What this portal allows you to do is it allows you to confirm your address, select your color, and also choose your straps. So you click on Let's Go, and then what it does is it shows you all the orders. Now, some of you might have ordered 2 devices or 3 devices. So you're going to see, some of you might have ordered multiple times, and that creates a different order. So if you order 3 devices in one order, you'll see just one of these. If you ordered 3 devices across 2 orders, you'll see 2, and you need to fill both out basically. Um, so yeah, you click on this, and then it takes you here. You confirm your address, etc., and then you basically, from the color, there's 2 colors you can kind of go for, and you can select medium, small, etc. Then you click next. You review everything, make sure it's all fine, and then basically it's like it gets confirmed. So that's what you're doing here, guys. Now, once you confirm this, you can't change it. It's done. The devs get the details, and this is finished. So it's really, really important. You think long and hard about the colors that you want. Yeah, don't rush the color choices if you're not happy. Yeah, or if you're thinking about it and you're not sure. You can. There's no. There. You'll have 2 weeks to fill this out. So you can come back to this the day after, etc., etc. Yeah, you don't need to rush this decision. Just make sure you figure it out properly. There's also a video you can watch here at the start. So this video is really important because the video is not showing up. Interesting. Let me figure out what's going on with the video. But there's normally a video here that shows up that kind of gives you more information as well. So that's the portal. The portal will go live tomorrow, and you'll get an email about it as well. Now, someone's already asking about the Founder Edition metal strap. The metal strap is for both of them. So if you pick silver, you will get a silver metal strap. If you pick if you pick chrome, you will get a silver metal strap. And if you pick black, you will get a black metal strap. Now, for the sizing, we have a tutorial for the sizing. There should be a video. I don't know where it's gone today, but there should be a video that should actually play here. What you do is you just measure your strap. You measure your wrist using a measuring tape. So yeah, there will be a measuring tape for you guys to. Not there will be. Just use a measuring tape and measure your wrist. That's all you have to do to kind of make that work. You know what I'll do? I will actually open up Google Drive and I'll play the video so you can kind of see it. Where is this video? Sorry, I can find it. Portal, found it. So yeah, guys, just all you have to do is measure your wrist like this. You'll see this video on the website. Just measure it like that. Yeah. And if it's 17, not 17, if it is, let's actually watch the video. Let's see.
Your strap size.
Let me just watch this. It's 2 options, small, medium. There's audio spread. I'm wrap it around. Okay, 21 or less. So if it's 21 or less, you order small, medium. If it's 21 or more, you order medium, large. Yeah, in centimeters. Okay, it's even here. You can see it here. You know. Actually, this is wrong. This needs to change. Yeah, so this will change here. I will fix this. But yeah, the video is correct. So you'll figure it out based on the video. Cool. So that's the hub. So that's the portal. You will get the email tomorrow with the link. You log in with the portal using your hub email or your Shopify email. Both of them will work. If you log in with your hub email, what will happen is you'll be asked to if you log in with the hub email, you'll be asked to link your Shopify email with it, just so that way we've got it. So that's happening there. Right. So we've done the portal. The link to the portal, it's not live yet at the moment, but the link will be pulse.site/portal. Don't worry, you don't need to say the thing, guys. We're gonna email it to you 100 times. We're gonna tweet it, etc., etc. The one thing I do need you guys to do is if you have referred friends to Pulse and they have bought a Pulse, tell them to go on the site and fulfill this as well. I mean, they're already going to get an email. We're going to tweet about it. We're always going to make Discord, Telegram posts. But some people don't check emails. Some people just, are busy doing their own thing. So just tell your friends if you have made referrals, whether it's people on Twitter you referred, your friends, your WhatsApp group, your Discord group. Tell everyone. You know, no, Jack's asking, do you need to re-upload your address? No, you don't. You just need to confirm it. So we already have your address from your original shipping kind of selection, but you just need to confirm it. Obviously, you might have moved. So if you've moved, you then update it. If you haven't moved, just review it, double check it, make sure it's all fine. So that's the portal. Any more questions regarding portal? Etc. Let me try and go through some of those here if there is. No, I don't think so. Yeah, so just again, it's 21 centimeters or below, you choose small, medium. 21 or above, you choose medium, large. And if you choose silver, you get the metal, and if you choose chrome, you get the metal and the fabric band if you order the founders. If you choose black, you get the black metal band and you get the black fabric band. Cool, no problem. Let's keep going. So let's do some more fun updates. Now, you guys are gonna see some real alpha here now. Well, I think a lot of this is alpha as well anyway. But yeah, let's talk through the app and show you a sneak peek at what the devs have been building. Let's do that next. Let me share my screen again. Make a selection, share all. Cool. Yep, that looks like you guys can see. So let's go on the app. Let's see what is happening here. So yeah, our guys have been really, really busy basically getting the app kind of made. Now, most of the beta testers you've seen some of the newest updates, but for those of you who aren't beta tester, this is the current state of the app. So you can see your sleep score here. You can see activity here as well. You can even add exercises, etc. as well. So this is like the current state of what we've kind of got working. But what we're working on moving forward, some fun stuff that we're kind of doing. I need to find it. It's all kind of here. So yeah, you'll be able to like track your heart rate zones for the activities that you did. So you'll be able to see like how hard were you working out, etc., based on the exercise that you did. You'll be able to add lots of different exercises into the app, and so you can track those as well, which is really kind of cool. Some other stuff that guys, there's a lot of activities. There's like I think 50 that we have here. So whatever your whatever your sport is, we're gonna have it. If you like wrestling, you're doing that. We've got it covered. We've even got paddleball, pickleball, as well, Pilates, dancing for those of you who are doing that. If anyone's a fencer, we're even tracking that as well. So yeah, we've got an activity for everybody, which is quite exciting. Then we have our points program. So I'm gonna give you some alpha around how points are gonna work a little bit. Now there's multiple stages to how the points are gonna work. So, and again, guys, some of this could change. Yeah, just because I'm talking about it today doesn't mean it's gonna happen for sure. There might be some changes later on. But in terms of how the points system is gonna work, basically what we've been designing is we're gonna have like 50 levels, and depending on the level you are at, you're gonna get a core, and this core upgrades every 5 levels. So if you go from level 1 to 5, you upgrade your core. If you go from 5 to 10, you upgrade your core. And every time you're upgrading your core, you're basically ranking up in the leaderboard as a result. Now, how you upgrade your core and your levels is using HP. So the more HP you earn, the higher your level. And the higher level, the better the core that you get. You can also unlock achievements inside the app. These give you more HP. Every time you unlock an achievement, you get HP. That HP basically boosts your score here, which can then boost your level. So, some achievement things you can do is wearing the device for a certain amount of days, completing experiments, doing some exercises here and there, etc. We even have bonuses as well. So you could get bonuses for the wave that you bought the device on, how active you are in wearing the device. So if you wear the device for like a month, 2 months, 3 months, you basically are improving your bonus as well. Now, these bonuses, I think them as like multipliers. So these achievements are one-off points, and then bonuses are more like multipliers that stack your points. And you essentially earn HP every single day for wearing the device. So if you earn 100 HP for wearing the device every day, and then you've got these bonuses and multipliers here, you then increase your HP rewards, your daily HP rewards. So that's kind of what the devs have been cooking up. You can kind of see some of the designs that they've been kind of building. And the whole idea behind it is like your course starts like this, and then as you level up, it becomes it changes the design, it becomes stronger, and what ends up happening is it basically levels up to like its final form. And then you're essentially what you're doing is your goal as a user is to collect as many of these cores as possible. Cool. So that's kind of like the point system, a little bit of kind of going over. Again, like, this is all a work in progress. You can kind of see some of the work the devs have kind of been doing here. Just showing some designs, just so you guys have a good idea around it. Not all of this is going to be live on day one, guys. Day one, it's going to be a little bit more basic. Day one is just going to be your earning points here. You're going to see it accruing. And then a few weeks later, we're going to launch with the achievements, scores, etc. as well. Day one is just going to be like this here. That's what you're going to see. Cool. So that's the app and kind of some of the fun stuff that we've been building. Now let's move on to other parts. So I kind of discussed the app. Are there any questions about the app, guys? Let's answer some questions over here. So let's just launch day. You're going to be able to do this: sleep, activities, calories, heart rate, basic points. So that's launch day. And then, a few weeks after, we'll upgrade and we'll have like achievements, cores, multipliers. Hopefully that helps. So, okay, we've got one question, which is what are the benefits of high level core? Okay, we'll go through that. There's another question around selling the data. Okay, there's like a lot of questions. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. All right. Cool. Right. So, guys, I'm obviously not going to answer every question to as 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 much as I would want to, mainly because some stuff is surprising for later. Yeah, so just bear that in mind. Some questions I'm going to answer, and others I'm going to just tell you straight up. Yeah, it's not today. Um, there is a question around app as well. Wendy, could you please go into this Figma and add notes for other questions that people are asking, especially the ones in AMA? That would be helpful. Yeah, so let's do that as well. So there's a few here, but there was a lot in the AMA, which I think are really important. Right now, I just want to focus on the app questions, and then I can answer some of the other generic questions a little bit later. So app questions, are there any? It looks like we don't. Guys, if there are app questions, ask them now. Otherwise, I'm not going to answer them later. There are some device questions. So device slash app. This thing's asking how waterproof is the device. It's IP68, which is good enough for swimming with and washing your hands, etc. with. So it's decent enough. I'm still personally hesitant to say, "Hey guys, shower off the device." Um, I know we can. We've hit that mark, but yeah, where my view is, try and keep it as least wet as possible. But the device is certified for it. Vish is here. Do we want to bring Vish up so he can maybe answer this in greater detail than I can? Vish, do you want to raise your hand if you can speak, and then Wendy will bring you up. Wendy, could you somehow invite Vish to speak? There you go. Vish, I think you've been invited.
Hey, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
All right. Yeah. So with the waterproofing, yeah, you're right, spot on. We are IP68 certified. So I would say for most of your activities with water, you're covered. Now, if you're gonna go diving, there is definitely a certain threshold beyond which it's not covered. Yeah.
So showering, sauna.
Absolutely. Go shower with it. Sauna, it's fine, but there is depends on how long you're in there in the sauna. Uh, so we're not saying go crazy with it, but generally you should be fine with the sauna.
Amazing. Thanks. I appreciate that. Um, cool. That's great. Guys, for the purpose of time as well, because I have a hard stop at 4, I'm not going to answer any question that I've already spoke about. I know some people are joining late. Um, you can watch the video to cover the rest of the questions, etc. I just want to focus on like new questions based on topics I haven't covered as part of this AMA, more than anything else. So um, the app is the Android app. Someone's asking about the app. Android and iOS is already up and running for the beta testers. So they've been using it for the last 2 weeks. When you get your device, you will be able to use the device with an Android and Apple app. We've already built them. You'll be able to download them on launch day and use them. So hopefully that answers the question there. Um, cool. Yeah. Wendy, are there any more questions that people are asking, like in the EMA kind of chat? Can you make tickets here for them?
Yeah, so some people are asking about the crypto wallet integration.
Yeah,
Whether
it's
there is
integrated. Yeah, I mean, when you're creating an account, you are creating a crypto wallet. It's just we don't need you to do anything with that crypto wallet at the moment, but we will have an address associated with your account. Yeah. So, and I want to emphasize this, guys. This is a device built for normies. If you're trying to access, if you think you're going to access your wallet inside of the app, wrong project. Yeah, normies don't use wallets. They don't understand what it is. They never should and they never will. Right. Like this here is a device for 1 billion people, not 10K. So we have wallets, and there's ways you can access the wallet when we need you to access the wallet. But on launch, we don't need you to access the wallet. On launch, we just need you to enjoy the device. Have fun. Okay, hopefully that answers that question there. What are the other questions people have been asking?
Yup, someone also asked if Pulse is able to track sleep more accurately than smartwatches or smart rings, since we're
Um,
measuring heart.
yeah, I mean that's all relative. We're over sleep right now. It's okay, in terms of its accuracy, but it all depends on the situation that you're in as well. For example, we don't track naps well yet, but that'll get better over time. But normal sleep, etc. If you're just going to bed at 11 p.m., waking up at 6 a.m., 7 a.m., we track all that fine, pretty accurately. compared to other wearables. So yeah, it really just depends on your scenario and your edge case. So for example, if you're flying on an airplane, our algorithms aren't going to be as good as like they could be. But if it's not an airplane and you're just sleeping day to day, etc., they're going to be pretty decent. They'll do the job. And what you I want to emphasize this, guys. Accuracy algorithms on launch day are not going to be the same 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, 4 weeks later. We are not shipping a product that is like the final product that's not gonna be changed. We're shipping a product that we think is really good, but we're gonna keep upgrading it and updating it so it's better every single day. So I'm sure that some of the beta testers here can probably verify that we've been doing updates to the app, sometimes every week, sometimes every 2 weeks, etc., sometimes 3, 4 times a week. So that's just that's part of the game. We want to build this device for the next 10, 20 years, not for the next 10 days. Okay, hopefully that answers that one. Some people have been talking about what are so go for it, Wendy. I have some questions here, but if you have more, go for it.
Yeah, I think this has been answered before, but people have been asking if it's a sauna-proof or waterproof, like they can swim with it.
We Yeah, well, I answered it literally seconds ago. So, you know, yeah, cool. Anything else? Otherwise, I'll dive into some of these questions. Cool. Let's dive into some of these ones here as well. Um, yeah, and guys, like this is like really fast MA. We're like 1 hour in, one not 1 hour in, but 30 minutes in. So if you got more questions, please keep firing them over here. What are we doing when it comes to advertising to Web2 users? That's the main thing that we're going to be doing. We have a bunch of YouTubers we not a bunch. We have several YouTubers that are going to be covering the device. We have 20 plus influencers on Instagram and on TikTok as well that are going to be covering the device. We're going to be making content ourselves on YouTube. Imagine Vision China, but a lot more YouTube friendly and a lot more YouTube native. Vision China was very much for the crypto audience to give you guys an update on what our journey's been like. But these new videos that we'll be making are going to be um, more YouTube friendly. We've hired like a content production team. We've hired like YouTube experts that have done 3 billion plus views on YouTube before to like help us with this content production. So it's not like, oh, our team is just doing it ourselves. We've partnered with the right people in the team and hired the right people in the team to like help us. So you're going to be seeing a lot of action on long form and short form content over the next couple of months. Yeah, hopefully that answers that question there. um I think I answered this one as part of the first one. um Issues around wearables and driving car and accuracy, etc. Yeah, that's just an issue. It's hard. Apple can't solve it. So if Apple can't do it, it's obviously going to be challenging for us to do it. The main thing I can say is when tracking things like step tracking and accuracy, we're just going to keep getting better, guys. Day one isn't the final day. It's just the starting. Day zero is everything we have done between now and shipping. And then day one is the post shipping world. The device is just always going to get better. Um, cool. Any more questions, guys?
Oh,
People have? I'm happy to
Nick, there's
keep
an
firing.
interesting question. Like, yeah, there's a question if the app will be available worldwide.
Well, it will be available to all the locations we've shipped. So the device is available in 60 different countries. So the app will be available to those 60 different countries for sure. Yeah. Shub's asking, um, the app have an edge using crypto and AI features? I will answer that one. Anything? Okay, so Bina's asking about alpha about the waitlist. So we can kind of go and answer that as well. Sweet, cool. Yeah, let's go through some of these then. Awesome. Um, yeah, and then wait, if there are more questions from the AMA chat, then feel free to like just paste them here and we can answer them. Cool. Yeah. In terms of edge with crypto and AI features, um, we have an edge with when it comes to AI. Um, Crypto isn't an edge, guys. Like I know we think it is an edge because we work in this industry. It's not. It's just it's a tool. It's a mechanism. It's not a differentiating factor that makes a brand more or less successful than another one. Yeah, like we're gonna use crypto infra to supercharge our product, but our product has to be good enough to stand on its own. It's why it's taken so long to build because we want to make sure that we can build a product that actually competes against other brands as well. Um, we obviously have an edge when it comes to gamification, points, rewards, etc. That's very exciting, and that uses crypto primitives to create the edge. But it's not the sole differentiating factor that makes us win. Yeah, like when an army is thinking about buying a device, they're thinking about, is it accurate? Is it durable? Does it look cool? Yeah, and then all of these other things are like secondary things that they're thinking about. So our core focus is let's get the key buying kind of factors correct, and then the infrastructure factors are there as like an added bonus. And this is why this is why so many crypto projects fail to break into Web2 land because they think crypto is the edge. How many of your normie friends talk about crypto right now? I know pretty much none of mine do. They're either in crypto or they're not in crypto. Cool. So hopefully that helps in terms of the question there. Some people are asking about the movement band. I think that's an important one to cover. Someone's asking about sleep accuracy, etc. Someone's asking about alpha on the waitlist. Let's go to the waitlist because the waitlist is good alpha. So this waitlist here is for any of your friends who are interested in buying a pulse and haven't bought one yet, and it allows them to sign up and be notified for when we re-enable sales. That's the main alpha of the waitlist. So, guys, you can refer your friends to the waitlist if you want. You can, sign up yourself, refer friends. If you sign up, let's just do, River plus 12 at pulse.site, join. And then boom, I'm on the waitlist. I need to verify to get my access code. Ugh, I hate this part. It's really annoying, but let me just do it. So I'm going to verify here, and then you'll see what'll show up. My password is expired. I sometimes hate normie land. Let me do this. Verify email. Boom. The link. So then when you verify the email, you get sent here. And then you'll see, boom. So this is the position I'm on the waitlist. Now you can invite your friends using this code to join the waitlist. This is not the same as the referral code you used for when people were buying the device. Yeah, that's a different code. That referral code is only going to go live again when when the sales go back live. But the sales aren't going to go back live for at least another month and a half. So at the moment, you can just use this code here, refer your friends to the waitlist so they can kind of see. We're tracking this code. We know who you are as well when you sign up with the email. So, don't worry about like tracking your codes, things like that. We're handling all of that for you. Cool. So hopefully that helps there. Let's keep going. What else have we got? Is the person on the waitlist Genesis? When can they buy it? I want to share it on X so they can know. So, guys, anyone that buys the device once the waitlist goes away, or is not going to be OG anymore. Like the OG role is done. Yeah, like everyone here that supported early are the ones that benefit from that. There's going to be a new role for this second generation of buyers. It's still going to be very exciting for them to get in and get involved. Um, so just bear that in mind when sharing it out. Like you guys are the OGs, but then there's going to be like the next generation that's going to kind of show up. And yeah, Fran, you can share um, the this code if you want with others. That's completely fine. Like you can share this referral code, and it'll link back to yours. Um, Dreamliner is asking about production capacity. How many are you able to manufacture per day? Yeah, I mean, we can go all the way up to about, a few thousand a day, guys, in terms of manufacturing capability. Well, we'll one day we will get there, you know. Um, so let's answer the movement questions just to quickly kind of cover that. So yeah, movement, guys, you're gonna receive a special movement band as well. Yeah. So when you get your pulses, you're gonna get the core pulse with the metal box. So if you order the metal box, etc. And then you're gonna get an extra box, which is like the movement metal band. Um, and then we're again tracking all of this. So when it comes to the movement grant, things like that, etc., we're making sure that our users are going to be able to eventually claim that grant as part of the the movement band. It's, again, guys, it's not going to happen on day one when you get the device. All of this will happen over time. We just want to make sure we're doing things sequentially so things don't break and fall apart when we go on launch day. Nice. Let's keep going. Um, what are the other questions people have? Yeah, but Baklava, there will be a recording, so we're recording this already. So that's all the problem. That's not a problem. We are we looking for a DJ for our July event? We already have a DJ, but if you want to also DJ, then sure, why not? Drop a line to Wendy. We'll make it happen. Awesome. I think I've answered most, if not all, the key questions people are kind of coming up with. Um, cool, guys. Well, if there's no more questions, I will let everyone go. Make sure you check your emails tomorrow, and make sure you're on Discord, Telegram as well. Um, so we'll kind of cover it there. Oh, there's another question. Copro is asking, what are the benefits of having a high level core? Copro, I'm not going to answer that question. Simple as that. If you can't figure it out yourself, then you know, yeah, you've not been in crypto long enough. Invisible ads. Yeah, cookies is got it there. Yeah, six. If you got a higher, the higher the core, the higher the number of abs you go. 6 to 8. Let's see who gets to 16. There, yeah, exactly. You become a gravitational pull for the ladies. There you go. Um, cool, guys. Well, I mean, thanks for everyone for coming along. It's been a lot of fun connecting with you all here again today. Sorry, I know today was a little bit rushed. I just been back to back over the last couple of weeks, obviously trying to get these things up and running. Um, guys, if you have any more questions, feel free to like just ping us in the usual channels. Um, and make sure you tell your friends once the portal is live tomorrow. Share it with them. Spread the word. Spread the word. Make sure everyone is going on, selecting their devices, etc. Yeah. And yeah, man, thank you for all of your support and your patience. I know it wasn't easy. I saw many of you were ready to burn me at the stake. Rightfully so. We delayed the device so many times from January to February, February to March, March to April, and then April to basically July, August. So thank you guys for your patience. It means a lot to us, and I know for a fact it wasn't easy. for you guys. Obviously it wasn't easy for us either, but these it's unfortunate these things have happened, but I'm just happy to be in a good spot when it comes to getting this device and this app up and running and getting it into your hand. And one of my friends said, the journey isn't stopping. When people get a device, there's going to be a lot of demand, and there's going to be a lot of expectations. So yeah, like it's very much day one. We've been in day zero for for 9 months, and now we're finally on day one. Yeah, guys, cool. Well, take care, everyone, and I will catch you guys soon.
Yep, guys, just few reminder for those people that still cannot get email from us. You can also try to search Pulse on your inbox because the email might have gone somewhere in your folder. So yeah, just try to search Pulse and check if you receive an email like from few days ago. And yeah, just feel free to wait for another email tomorrow regarding the next steps. And yeah, again, guys, thank you so much for all who joined this AMA. And for those who still haven't gotten their Web2 role, please make sure Web2 champion role. Please make sure to join because we're actually boosting a lot of HPs for those participants, and it's gonna be really helpful for us towards launch. So yeah, thank you guys, and see us again. Thank you.